So if you're a nerdwriter like myself, that title probably bothers you a lot, but if you're a normal person who doesn't watch the Vlogbrothers on YouTube, you're probably wondering how that could ever be grammatically correct or make any semblance of sense. And because this is YouTube, it's gonna take me a while to justify the quirky title, so just let me get there, guys. So hey, how you been? I think the toy bookshelf area is like the one room in my house that you guys haven't seen yet. So before I leave for college next year, I'm trying to fit in all the locations because it's gonna be harder once I'm gone. So if you do watch the Vlogbrothers videos, you'll have known that this book came out yesterday, and I got it from the guy who made it. No, John Green didn't hand me the physical copy of the book, although that would be awesome. I went to his tour that he was doing with his brother to celebrate the releasing of the book. And afterwards there was a book signing, and I got it personalized, and I'm so pumped about this. Just this and Hanklerfish. Hanklerfish, guys. They were also giving out free posters, and I got it signed by Hank, and then John, and the Catherine. And the Catherine is Hank's wife. If people don't watch Vlogbrothers, they're gonna be so confused by this video, but don't worry, I am getting to other things in my life soon enough, so you won't have to wait too long. So the awesomeness of that event far exceeded my expectations in every way, shape, and form. The other people I was with actually were smart and brought along their John Green books, but I left mine at home because I'm stupid. So when I was in the line to get stuff signed, the person in front of me is one of my friends from school who actually lent me her copy of Looking for Alaska, which I read and made me fall in love with John Green's writing. During the time I was reading the book, I think it was raining one day and the cover got a bit wet, so it got a bit, crinkled. She was in front of me in line, and when John saw the book, he actually made a comment about it, how he thought, it was really cool that it got a lot of use out of it. Because that's what, authors want. They want their books to be read. And then he said, maybe you're reading it a bit too much in the tub. And I can't believe I didn't say it in the moment because it would have been awesome, but I desperately wanted to say when it was my turn, hey, I was the guy in the tub, but no, I just casually asked him how he was doing and moved on with my life, but that was a bit sad. I also meant to ask the Catherine how it felt to sign a poster that didn't have her face on it, but I didn't, and I regret it, because, I feel like no one really says too much to her, but I would have loved to, because that would have been so fun. So that was actually the first major YouTube event that I went to that was for like a big name YouTuber, and it was pretty awesome meeting other viewers that I didn't already know from school. So about the title, if you're a nerdfighter, you'll know that you are Maid of Awesome, but my mom thought it would be a good idea to Google nerdfighters before I actually got to the event and, wish me good luck or something. So she looked up the lingo of the whole nerdfighter thing, and she said that I was Maid of Awesome. Spelled like that. So, that's interesting. So, how was your guys' Christmas? I feel like that one relative that really didn't pay attention during the holiday season or care to come to the family gatherings but is now calling because they know that they have to or they won't be invited to future parties. I was spending that whole vacation finishing up my college applications, but I have sent all of them and I have been accepted to one college, so that's great. I'm really pumped about that because now I don't have to worry too much about am I gonna get to do this with the rest of my life with the whole film thing, but yeah, I do, so I'm excited. I don't know if you guys saw The Caretaker, but I'm really proud of it. So, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below. So as a stocking stuffer, I got a sonic screwdriver pen, and I use it all the time, and I love it so much because the people who get it freak out when they see it, and the people who don't get it don't even know what to say to me. Like, did you rip off a robot's arm, or is that like a broken lightsaber, or I don't even know. Sadly, it does not light up, which I'm really sad about. So a couple months ago, I told you guys that I had my driver's license, that I could now drive. When my dad's out of town on a business trip, my mom uses his car and I use her car to go to school. Because of that whole setup, I spend a lot more time now listening to music on my phone and the radio. And because of that, like every normal human being, I get kind of bored of the music that I'm listening to. So I was wondering if you guys had any music suggestions. I really listen to most genres except for Screamo. Don't get me wrong, I can tolerate it, but I'm not a huge fan. So if you have any songs or bands you think I would like, leave a comment or video response below. Yay, you can help me fill up my iPhone. Speaking of iPhone, guess what my surprise Christmas present was? I dropped it on Christmas morning, and it has shatters all over it. So right now I'm desperately trying to get a replacement for that so I don't have to look through broken glass all the time. Like right now, the only thing keeping me from hurting myself with broken glass on my fingers is this really thin protection case, but it's actually working pretty well. I mean, I haven't gotten a finger cut yet, so let's hope I can still use my hands. Oh, by the way, if you're totally confused about the whole Vlogbrothers thing, I'll put their link down below too. You should check them out if you haven't already. You may or may not love them. And by may or may not, I mean you will love them. So have fun with that. Bye, YouTube. If you like these videos, you should subscribe. I mean, if you have the time, you should do that.